Over the past month, we've generated 1,152 leads, 311 booked calls, and over $40,000 in profit for one of our clients using this very simple funnel. And using just a few paid ads, a really simple structure, and an offer that actually converts, and a few technical things, we made this happen. And we've been doing it with a lot of other people. What I want to do in this video is walk you through the system, show you exactly how it works, and then take you in the ads manager and show you how to actually set this up for yourself. Now, for the sake of my client, I'm not going to reveal all of his ads and who he is and everything like that. So I can't show all of the specific ads. If you want to see what kinds of creatives, copy that we run, check out any one of my other videos. I go over a lot of other examples in depth as far as the ads. But in this video, I really just want to talk about the structure. So what we've been doing is we have this pretty simple process that starts with the ad. If my iPad lets me draw. So we have this process here that starts with the ad first. The ad, the most important thing is making sure A, that you're qualifying people and speaking to the correct target market, and B, making sure that it's actually driving people to a page or to a thing that they actually find value in, and you're telling them about that value in the ad so everything is aligned. So a few things here just to make sure that we don't miss them. From ad to landing page, a few important things. One, make sure that we are qualifying. Make sure that we are setting expectations for what's to come next. And then finally, make sure that the tech side is set up correctly. I'm not going to talk about all of this in this video, but a really important piece to make sure that this is actually working is to actually make sure that the tech is set up right. So that means the Pixel conversion API, making sure that the right data is being fed back and forth between the ad and the landing page, which will be the next thing. So making sure that that's happening is important. Next step, after they see the ad and they go to the landing page, what we like to do here is offer some kind of value. That was a big A. But we want to offer some kind of value, something that they're actually interested in. And for this specific client, we have opt-ins on this page. So someone will see that page, if I just draw this down here, and someone will see that page after clicking on the ad, and then we have like a little pop-up that comes up that's like, hey, enter your information. We're going to give you this like free training video that will give you XYZ. Now, the thing is, you actually don't have to have an opt-in. Sure, we have those like 1,100 leads that we generated over this past month that we can reach back out to, but you don't always have to have an opt-in. As long as you're providing some kind of value on this first page or the perceived value, great. After that point, we send them to a video or a VSL, pretty common here. And on that page, same thing. We're qualifying people. We're making sure that there's actually some perceived value in how we can help. And we're giving them some kind of a promise. Once again, selling the call, which is what they're booking. Now, something that's really important to note, if I pull us down here a little bit, something that's really important is when people are booking calls and when the structure of the ads is actually just to get someone to book a call, you want to make sure that it's as easy as possible for them to do that. So what I like to do, and what we have in this case, is he has a calendar where someone can book a time with him. And we actually have times for the next 3 to 5 days out in advance. And what we actually like to do is hold these in 15-minute intervals. So the goal is to book as many people as we possibly can in those 15-minute intervals that are the highest quality. And then what we have is we have some automations in place, and we have some quality control checks just with team members to check out of all the people that book, who's actually quality, who's most likely to buy, who can we cancel to actually free up space on the calendar. So it is somewhat of a volume game, but it doesn't mean we're just throwing crap at the wall and getting random people through. We're actually trying to get the best of the best people on and to stay on the calendar. Then they book and it's a sales call. So just high level, I know that there's kind of some generality there, but what I wanted to do is just show the general structure, right? You have an ad, making sure you're qualifying, making sure that you are making the perceived value high and set expectations for like what exactly the heck they're clicking on, teaching them something, giving them something of value. Value delivery on the landing page, having them opt in or not, VSL, make sure you have that promise, make sure that you're optimizing for quality and speaking to the right audience, 15-minute calls, and then actually sales. So what I want to end this video off with is actually showing you how the ad account is actually set up and what this actually looks like. So you can see here over the past 30 days, we've got these 3 campaigns. And what we've seen to work very, very well in this case for a book a call funnel is we have this campaign here, which is asset testing. And inside of this campaign, we've got all the different things we're testing: different copy, different creative, different headline tests, and simply just testing new assets. That's all it is. Ad set budget optimization, super simple, nothing too crazy on that side. Then out of that, we tend to generate some winners. And what we do is we dump them in a CBO campaign, both of these usually at a higher budget, and we're just dumping in all the winners and potentially some micro tests. So what I want to show you really quickly is inside of those CBO campaigns, there's a really, really easy way that you can get a lot better results without really changing much else. So say I had a CBO campaign, and let's say I had 3 or 4 of the winners inside of there, but I want to add more ads. Instead of making new ads or rethinking the wheel too much, I would keep those ads, duplicate it a few times, and then simply just change the headline or the lead-in of the ad copy, even in the CBO. I know it's technically not, or it's technically a test, a very small test, but if you're keeping pretty much everything the same and just swapping out this lead-in and headline, these tests have been a massive success for us, both on low ticket offer funnels, VSL funnels, and everything in between. So give that a shot. Try structuring your ad account like that. I know that VSL funnel is a very simple process that a lot of people talk about, but I just wanted to break it down simply and show that it doesn't need to be that complicated. You just need to have a good offer, good structure, consistent testing. You saw how many tests we had in that ad account, consistent testing, and then a really strong feedback loop so you can really optimize for quality. So check that out. Check out how your ads are doing. Compare them to how I have them set up in this video. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below. That's all for this super quick tactical video.